Yes, people. You expecting to see Cass in it? I know you. Hold on, never a foul without Cass there. What the fuck is going? Car crash. That's what's going on. Car crash. That is what. It's like throwback 4 years ago. Me and Soups.
Yep.
People that don't know Soups. Soups lives with me and Cass from today.
What's happening?
And Soups was actually about when I started Never a Foul. Cass is going to be with us shortly. Very shortly. He's on the way now. But Cass has been telling me about this panel. He calls it the American panel. And he says it is carnage. So my first time hosting for about 3 years, and he gives me fucking American carnage. Brilliant. We have with us Will.
What's going on, folks?
You say, bro? I think last time we spoke was during the Euros.
Yeah, man. It's been a while. I was here last week, for the American panel thing that I guess you guys are doing here on Never a Foul. But yeah, you weren't here, bro. Like, where you been?
I've been cruising the Greek islands and then getting pissed in Barcelona. So yeah, I've been doing.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah, nice. But and then we've got TJ, who is a gooner. What are you saying, TJ? You good?
Yeah, big up, my guy. I'm good. Yeah, no, I'm glad to be a part of the American chaos, the American car crash. It was absolutely ridiculous last week, and once we get Jacob in here, I know he's going to be a little late, but once we get Jacob in here, it's just going to pop off.
Is that Jacob with the deep voice? Yeah.
Yeah. I think. Does he have a deep voice? I don't think he has.
Is he proper like he's put the bass on his mic perfectly, and he's proper like he sounds like a radio DJ basically.
Yeah, he sounds like he's compensating for something, but you didn't hear that. So there we go.
And then last but by no means least, and I have no doubt this is the reason that this is the car crash show. This is the reason that it's carnage. Another gooner is Jimmy. What are you saying, bro?
God bless America and nowhere else.
You good?
Hey, look, bro. Yeah. They're saying that this is the You Don't Know Ball show today. So let's see.
We talk about the NBA or NFL.
Which
one? We talk what? This isn't a baseball show.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's like I'm
talking about the Yankees or the Mets.
Yeah. Yo, bro, it's like I'm seeing some soccer kits over here.
Let's talk about soccer. Yo, I'm gonna trigger y'all today. Today it's soccer. I'm triggering y'all today.
But firstly, housekeeping people, make sure you smash the likes. Smash the likes if you think I'm a shit host. So get those likes up if you think I'm a shit host. As you all know, I'm blind as a bat. Yeah. So Soups is going to run the supers and whatever else while I just let it go. But I wanted Monts here tonight. I'm not going to lie. Last time I was on a show with Monts, I think it was 2 days ago, and a chick had read his message, and she was typing. But I hear that message that she was typing still has not appeared on his screen. That chick was Zubamendi, by the way. So... we'll catch up on Sunday. We will see. We will see if anything moves on that. But yeah, listen, she was typing, but she never sent the message. So it is what it is. But a lot of news today. Who shall we start with? We will start with you, Jimmy. Your club is spending money once again.
Yo, it ain't tricking if you got it. That's all I'm going to say.
Have you got it, though? That's the question.
Ho. Watch your mouth. We got it. It's everywhere. It's under the couch. It's in the pockets. It's in the ceiling. Some behind the stove. Some behind the couch. It's everywhere. You got the dollar bills? We throw the dollar bills on the fire. It's cold. We don't use firewood. We use dollar bills. Todd Bowley, give me another stack of ones, please, Todd.
Do you know what? The mad thing is, just I hadn't seen you link with Neto.
Listen, you know what that was for? Let me tell you what this transfer was all about. Chelsea sat down and looked at your pies, your Alex Goalie boys, Dodgers, and said, "Yeah, y'all in the know? Let's see who the fuck knows. Let's see how much y'all know. Y'all know everything, right? Y'all on your fucking X, your Twitters and your X's, you're talking about it. Let's show these fucking guys they don't know anything. We're going to show them they don't know a fucking thing. Eh? What? Hey, pardon my French. Eh? Hey, who likes the French anyway? Eh? Yeah, pardon my French. We're going to show them they don't know shit. Back to reality. Gave him Neto. Now we're gonna go back. Sign like 24, 11-year-olds, 6, 9-year-olds, a couple fetuses. You know how we do. It's Chelsea. Yeah, that's what we do.
And I believe he's already. I believe the medical is this weekend.
Man, Neto is in Halsden right now. He's already there with the men's there.
Oh,
He's down in
Neto's in Halston, you know, bro.
He's in Halsden with Gigs.
It's a W.
With
Shiny.
Gigs.
What's Gigs
Oi,
doing right now?
nice try.
The
but Giggs
intro
is not in
video
Halston, bro.
is in Halsden with Gigs. Trust me.
Okay.
I'm in the know. I'm telling you.
That's like being in Harlem with D Block.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Don't matter.
But
We there.
I mean,
It's London.
now, do you know what? I'm not gonna lie. It's a good signing, but you've got to be nervous, bro. Those injuries, you have to be nervous. No,
Not at all.
have you got space in your medical room for him?
I think, like me, Chelsea got the worst luck anyway. So if you're gonna come here and get injured, it's just like you don't have to be injury prone to get injured at Chelsea. Like we brought in players who have not been injury prone, come in and my knee. They go out like Peter Grip. Knee, ankle, leg. It's always something. So I don't worry about injury, man. Sometimes guys, they get a lot of injuries when they're young and then they stop. And then some have no injuries and they go to one team and get a million of them. I don't know. You just hope. That's all you really can do is just hope. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's immune to injury. Some guys are injury prone, but you know.
Edwin, I think the joke went over your head, mate. The reason why I said it's like seeing D Block in Harlem is because Giggs is certainly not from Halston. So,
Not from Harlem.
but yeah.
Some people don't.
TJ, I don't know if it's because look, my club has been linked with Neto recently. I'm not going to lie.
Mine too.
Me personally, I'm not mad at it because I don't want my club to buy another winger. I think we've got more than enough wingers, and I don't get why we keep being linked with more wingers. And it's frustrating.
I didn't mean to cut you off. That I was talking to somebody earlier, and they said, Man City's linked with a winger, and I'm like, that's bullshit. And then I saw Fabio.
It isn't, bro.
I was like, holy shit. Where's he gonna play?
It's one of them ones where most City
Rodrigo
fans you talk to will tell you what we need, and it's not a winger. Like I can list 4, 5, 6 wingers to you right now. So it don't make sense to me. But there does seem to be legs that we are in the market for a winger. And I like Neto. I'm not gonna lie. Before Neto got his injury, I think 3 years ago, I thought that guy's going to end up at Liverpool. I was convinced he'd end up at Liverpool. But I've got a lot of friends that are Arsenal fans, TJ, and they wanted him at Arsenal. They were quite.
The last thing I'll say about Neto is I don't need 38 games from him. I'm gonna be real. If he can give me 25, I'll take it. If I can get 25 games out of Neto, I'll take it.
I think that's what Chelsea is expecting, Jimmy. Not to interrupt you, bro. I think that's what Chelsea's expecting out of him, bro. Because he can play. He can play on the left. He can play on the right. He's played a couple of games.
He played the 10 too.
Yep, he's played in the 10. So he's that versatile guy that you need just to come in to do a job if you need him to. But here's why I'm so frustrated why he didn't come to Arsenal is because he could play on the left. He could play on the right. Say we need Trossard to move into the 9 if Kai Havertz lays a stinker, whatever. You know what I mean? And that's why I wanted him to be that backup to Saka because we don't have a viable backup to Saka. They were playing, got Reece Nelson, the pace merchant. He's not good enough to be on the club anymore. In my opinion, we need to sell him. And during the preseason, when Reece wasn't playing right wing, freaking Fabio Vieira was playing over there. And he stunk as a right wing, bro. No, that's a no. That's what I'm saying. That's why a lot of the Arsenal fans in the chat and a lot of the Arsenal fans that I've been talking to were pissed this morning when they woke up to that news that Neto had signed for Bus Seat FC, bro. We were pissed about that because now we're going to be depending on Bukayo Saka to play game in and game out, and he's going to be limping off the pitch by November constantly because of how much damage he's going to take on that right side. And the left side is questionable because we don't know what kind of season Martinelli's going to have. Trossard is dependable, but he's not going to be starting game in and game out. It's the depth is still a problem for Arsenal, man, and it pissed me off. That was the worst news
for me. for me, I've said this a million times. Sorry, people, if I'm repeating myself, but I still think Gabriel Jesus can do a job on the right.
Yeah.
But
no, wait, but the
that was
problem
it.
is, though, Dabs, Gabriel Jesus said that he wants to play as a 9, which he's not good enough to, right? I remember when he was at Man City, after you guys let Aguero go to Barca, y'all still didn't start him.
That's what's so
Like,
crazy. That's
his
what's
best
crazy,
season-
Will, is I think he'll get
Who's
more
his best
time.
goal return for
More
y'all?
time. He'll get
Like,
more time
Will,
on the right, though, in my
His
opinion.
best goal return for us, if we're talking
It was like
goals per
15.
game, was in the second half of his in his first couple of months, he scored 7 in 10, right?
Oh.
And that was when he came in raw.
Yeah.
And he was playing through the middle with Sterling and Sane.
Nah,
and
that,
he was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
at that point, he was just looking like a poacher. That's what he was looking like, and he was getting goals. Then the next season, a couple of months, early in the season, he got a really bad injury, and that threw him off. That injury, proper, like I remember him crying on the pitch when he got injured because I think it was his first big injury. And
Yeah.
I'll be
They
honest,
usually
for
cry
me,
their first real injury.
and then I remember him his last season at City. We played him wide right, and then we played Ferran Torres as a false 9.
Yeah.
And I liked Jesus as a wide right, but it's just, if he has to play through the middle. But the mad thing is, I see him more on the left for Arsenal than I do on the right, which for me is mad when they've got Trossard and Martinelli. But I don't know. Do you think, TJ? Do you think they're in the market for another winger?
Not
You guys are being linked to Rodrigo. Leave us alone.
Dude, not seriously. Not
Leave us alone. Yo, there's a report that Pep called Rodrigo to try and convince him to join because
that would be the type of signing that's scary. Because
what's the source? Trust me, bro. What are you talking about? That's the first
that was a while ago. That was a good couple story. Soups out in it. Hold on 1 second. We're just trying to go back to where we were, Soups.
Right, crashed out.
Yeah, we're all over the gaff now.
Oh, we're all over the place.
There we go. We'll keep it on this one. Then we just need to
keep Jacob right there behind those three.
Keep Jacob behind Alvarez where he belongs.
Jacob was back. Jacob, what you doing behind there? Keep your hands. We can't see your hands.
Yes, get rid of that and then put Jacob back. Where is he? There we go.
There he is.
I can see your hands, Jacob. What was you doing behind those guys, man? I don't know, man.
Instagram live like Lamine Yamal. That's what I'm doing.
Welcome, Jacob. Long time no speak. Hope you're good.
Hey, big up, man. How you doing? Good to see you. And nice to meet you gentlemen on the left whom I've never met.
Yeah. Nice to see you.
I know these other two bozos and Jimmy. Trust me, I know them. I don't need to say hello to them.
Well, let it do, man.
How's everybody doing?
Yeah, good. We're just talking on we're talking on Neto, but we're also talking on Arsenal now because you know what? All the Arsenal fans will know this. We have to talk on Arsenal because it gets us some airtime. So yeah.
Wait, but real quick though,
they're all looking for attention, ain't they?
Big clubs, you know, it's all good. No big deal.
But about Neto, like that's a W signing for Chelsea because
100.
Like their attack looks real scary.
He
Right?
actually
You got
improved
Cole
the
Palmer
starting
on the
11.
right. Yeah, so you got Cole Palmer
He's one of the
on the
few
right.
signings who improved the starting 11.
You'll have Nkunku playing as like that 10. Then you're gonna have him on the left wing, right? You still got Enzo and Caicedo as your pivot. The only thing that they got to go do is get a striker, right? And I know that they signed the guy from Atletico Madrid that was on loan at Alaves, but he shouldn't be starting, right? I know that
Osterman is the look right now.
Yeah,
they're trying to get Osterman on that loan with the obligation to buy because they don't want nothing to go on the books this year, and then I'd probably spend 70-something, 80-something million next year. Whatever. I'm with it. I don't give a personally. Bring him in. You
sign Osterman. That's top 4 right there, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Bro, Chelsea are a top 4 team regardless of if. Bro, but Chelsea are a top 4 team regardless of if they sign like Osimhen or not. They should still
not with their striker, not with their current striker.
They should.
Yeah,
they
right
should
now
be
I
in the
have
conversation regardless.
With Osimhen, it's top 4.
Top 4.
No,
Osimhen,
the expectations has to be competing for top 3. If you go bring in Osimhen, the expectations for Chelsea now has to be competing for top 3.
Yeah, no, but here's the thing, Jimmy. Do you trust Maresca to get these players in shape and get even if he brings them in super late?
If these guys were putting the ball in the net like they were supposed to, some of the games we were supposed to have 4 or 5 goals. And I'm just talking up to preseason rustiness, but I'm talking about chances like created, like you can see the buildup and the chance created. Like I'm watching Sterling and Madueke get 5 and 6 one-on-ones and coming up with nothing. Well, if that's Neto and Palmer, we got a problem. The team's gonna be in trouble. You feel what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
when Palmer has any defender, I don't care who it is, one-on-one, you're in trouble. He don't need speed. I've seen him beat all type of defenders. What he did to break, what's my man name from Everton? Breakweight. Oh my gosh! Like he made him look like a joke. Nutmegged him, spent him like Palmer's sick one-on-one. Those same chances Madueke getting one-on-one, you give Palmer 6 or 7 of those a game. Come on, man. It's a problem.
And then the thing is also Chelsea. I know that a lot of people want to make it like all doom and gloom for them, but they would have won a trophy last season if Nicholas Jackson was able to put the ball into the back of the net on a consistent basis.
Nicholas Jackson.
Nah, they would have got to. Hold on.
Gallagher missed the open net.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
How many talking about Liverpool?
Will,
It wasn't Jackson. It was Gallagher.
They would have got to a final. Chelsea and finals at Wembley. Yeah, it's not. It's
no. We got to a final.
Conclusion.
We were in a
I
final.
know it's United, but it's not a foregone conclusion.
No. I'm talking about the Carabao Cup. They were outplaying the final.
Okay.
And then hold on, wait a minute. But then even if you want to talk about the FA Cup, they outplayed you guys. That FA Cup, they were cooking you guys.
It wasn't difficult to outplay us. We were shafted from playing you lot, but that was Jackson as well. But yeah,
no. The Carabao Cup, Gallagher had a one-on-one with the keeper. He should have finished. Trust me, I'm a Chelsea. I don't have to guess it. I'm telling you. Gallagher should have put the game away. Trust me. Take my word for it. Ask any Chelsea.
It's all right. Alvarez has left City to go and play with Gallagher, so it is what it is. But I'm like I said, I'm a fan of Neto if you can keep him fit. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Gallagher, sorry, not Gallagher. Cole Palmer, Neto, and Kunku. If
Jackson
you get
Osterman, any one of them. Well, and this is another thing that I think, like a lot of people think, okay, it's natural to just think, oh yeah, when you're a rival fan or whatever. Okay, yeah, Jackson, that's what Jackson is. You have to take into account he was 22, 23. He might get better. If he just get 5-10% better, it's a hell of a problem. He does everything else well except his finishing. If that finishing can get 7 to 10% better, that's like 3-4 more goals. Like it's a problem. It's a problem. So it's a chance he might get better. That's how I look at it. You know, I know most people like to look at things pessimistically, especially when you're younger. I don't know what happened to these younger generations that they made these kids so pessimistic nowadays. But there is a bright side of, you know,
global warming,
of the thunderstorm. You know what I'm saying?
Inflation.
So that's what I'm like. You know that what's that word? Hopium. My hopium is with one thing. I just hope Jackson could just get that 10, 15. I said 7. That was low. About that 10 to 15% better that you expect a player to make that step when they, because he used to be a winger, and now he played down the middle. 14 goals, and he went away for AFCON. Not bad. I'll take that. And he missed a couple sitters. I would say he missed about 4, 5 that he should have put in the back of the net. And
so I don't want to make this. I don't want to make this show. What move the show away from Neto so much, because I do think that was a good sign. Surprised me. Obviously, he's got the injury thing, but Jimmy. And everyone, we've been talking about Chelsea and how there can be a problem going forward. But the biggest problem there for me is your defense still, bro. Your defense is looking...
When we first started with Maresca, my first thought was, this is a squad, top 4. We can get top 4. And then I watched them play, and I'm like, oh, this attack is going to be sick. But what's going to take a while, and I'm going to say to probably about Christmas, that defense is going to need cohesion. You know what I mean? Because they're not the most talented. Like Levi Caldwell is that beans over toast tax is real. He's an overhyped English player, bro.
But we need to get beans on toast, you know. I'm
beans on toast tax. It's serious. Like if he was from like
we do that in Mexico, by the way, as well. Beans on toast.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
don't do
well,
it. They don't,
yeah.
bro, respectfully, they don't
Did you
do it
cross
like
the border and
English,
ask them?
okay?
I'm sorry, but that
Yeah.
English beans on
It's
toast
actually
is
good,
serious.
Jacob. Like,
I-
you know,
I
I'll
can't
tell you
lie.
what no one has ever
I'm
said.
saying,
Hey,
as
I'm
an
going to that
American-
English restaurant. They've said I'm going to the Mexican restaurant. They never said let's go to that English restaurant. I'm just
I
saying.
did. I'm not gonna lie. I was in Birmingham. I had the best beans on toast ever up in Birmingham.
what else are you gonna eat? You're in England.
Nah, well, you're right. You could have went to the kebab
Bro,
shop.
don't ever, just Jimmy,
What
when
we
you're in
call
England,
chicken
don't
shack.
ever go
We could have went to
to,
the chicken
Jimmy,
shack.
Jimmy, when you're in England, don't ever go to a restaurant and ask for beans on toast, because honestly, I've never seen it on the menu, to be fair.
No, I just asked for the English breakfast, and it comes
Yeah.
like, you know.
Yeah.
Like a
yeah.
full
Yeah.
English.
Thing is mash,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
But it's
Those
not-
do look good. A full English look good. I can't lie.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good. It's
Yeah.
good. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good.
If you like heart attacks at 10 a.m., yeah.
Yeah, real talk. But basically, you want to eat your whole day's calories by 9 in the morning. Yeah, they're great, mate. They're,
Once a month.
Yeah.
Bro, we're
What
from
do you think
America.
want
They
a month?
inject strawberries with stuff you don't even
Here's
want.
the thing is we save our heart attacks for like 7 in the evening. That's when we save it for. Bro.
But do you know
Yeah.
what? If you really want a good fry up though, it's not even about English. If you want a good fry up, you need to go Scotland. Like them, man, they go in with the fry up. They've got black pudding. Yeah.
I hate black
See,
pudding as well.
Jimmy straight away is like,
Is that tapioca?
I
what
hate
is
black
black
pudding.
pudding?
I have no idea what that even
What is
is.
it
Black
made of?
pudding
blood.
is
No,
like
it's like
cow's
cooked
blood and
blood.
all this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a sausage.
And
It's like
square
it puts
sausage.
up with like rice,
blood.
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, not for me. Like my grandma likes that, but you know,
Mm.
that's like old folk food for me. I'm not.
I,
eating
well,
that.
I don't even
You
eat
know,
dairy
know-
and meat and shit. I don't eat
No,
nothing.
wait,
with
but-
fish, bro.
So I know that you brought up Chelsea's defense. For me, the key is Fofana, Wesley Fofana. On if he could stay fit, because he's the guy. I think a lot of people forget how good he
He's gonna need a
was
year though.
before the injury. Like
He's gonna
people
need a
really
whole
forget.
year.
Wesley Fofana before the injury, he was highly rated, right? I think when he first came, right, he was at Leicester City, and I remember when Saliba came. Saliba was the one that was going on loan. Fofana was the one that was cooking in the Prem, and then he got injured, and then he hasn't been able to stay fit. But if he's able to remain on the pitch and he's able to get back to that level, he's the key, I think, for Chelsea's defense. But it's a big if. in
It's
terms
gonna
of what
take
happens.
him coming off the ACL. All my life of watching sports, you need like that 12 months, that first 12 months just to get back, and then your next year is when you should kind of start looking like yourself. I think you'll see games where he looks, you're gonna be like, okay, he's gonna remind you. Like a couple of the preseason games, some of them crosses came in, and the way he was got on was able to tack the ball. And I reminded me like, damn, how athletic he was. And I'm like, yeah, in time, you can see his timing's off a little bit of that. Like, he's gonna be coming off the bench. He's gonna be subbing. I think the thing with the defense is the cohesion. Like, guys, you see a lot of pointing. You see a lot of pointing and a lot of this. You know what I mean? So it's the cohesion. I think our attack is gonna be so threatening to certain teams that we're gonna score goals, man. We're gonna score goals. Like even against these low blocks, we're gonna score goals.
Score one more than you type thing. Because
That's it.
like
We're
that
gonna
said,
allow a
we're
lot.
goals.
Like I'm gonna be honest, with the way this attack is right now, like we scored 70 something goals. 85. I need 85 goals. I need 85 goals out of Chelsea this year. We got to be a little bit ruthless. We can't go up 2-0 and be up 2-1. It's like, no, beat the brakes off of teams. But remember, you ever watch the Bruce Lee movies? Well, you know how he finishes his enemy when he jump up in the air, but they don't show what he step on, but he step on him and he go, and then he open his eyes, but they don't show you what he step on. That's what we need to do. We need to step like how Liverpool used to like. Remember, Liverpool would let up. You go into the halftime, it'd be Liverpool down 2-1. You be like, yeah, they're gonna drop points. You turn back 5-2.
Yeah. That was
Like
funny.
that.
Liverpool. Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like just score, attack, go attack. When you go down 1, go. You up 2, go score. In this possession base, so I think the attack is gonna be something serious because we got like I'm not gonna lie, man. We got some cold dudes, bro. Like Palmer and Kunku. These dudes are cold-blooded with that ball on their feet. It's like it's a
Some
beautiful
cold
thing.
individuals. You got a team though.
Huh?
Bro, you've managed to move away from the defense well, but I don't know. I hear you. Fofana for me, I remember when Fofana was good, just about. He was very good, very, very good. It's just getting that back. I think I've said before, when last time Fofana caught my eye, and Ndidi was a good DM, right? So it's going to take a while.
I'm going to tell you the last time Fofana was like Fofana.
Yeah.
I think it was against Chelsea in the FA Cup match. That's the
But look, the key that for me, it's the same thing now, although Neto is a very, very, for me, Neto is, if we're looking at Raheem Sterling, salute Raheem for everything he did at City.
Yeah, Raheem, he's done.
He's gone. He's
Like
already.
Reggie would say, he's
gone.
dusty.
Madueke, Mudryk, I won't even talk on. Neto is an
not a
improvement on
footballer.
all of them.
He's not a footballer.
Neto is an improvement on all of them, 100%. But I still think the biggest thing of Chelsea and Chelsea's season is if they can keep players fit, right? That is it, yeah? If they can keep Reece James fit all season, if they can keep Nkunku fit all season, if they can keep Lavia fit all season, if they can keep Fofana fit all season, then I said it before they'd even dipped their toe in the transfer window. They can challenge for top 4 very easily.
They will. And like I've been saying that people are going to be surprised by Chelsea next season because it's just fashionable to come online and talk shit about them and argue with the Chelsea fans. But if we're going to really be honest, if you and I heard everybody they talk about Chelsea got like 50 people on like their squad and whatnot. But if we're being honest, if you look at Chelsea, because right, we all have a pretty good understanding of more than likely what Chelsea's starting 11 is going to be next season. It's a very good starting 11. Like, come on now. But, again, it's not fashionable, right? It's like you said, like, you got the second best right back in the world in Reece James. You got Cole Palmer, who had a breakout season, right? You have Enzo. You got Caicedo. You also got Nkunku coming back from injury. Now you add Pedro Neto. It's a good squad there. Like, we got to stop acting like Chelsea are just shit.
I know I listen, I went to college, but for whatever reason, selling weed became more important in college. So I know I didn't finish. It's 2 is after 1, right?
Yeah.
We be second best right back. Watch your mouth.
Reece James is the second best right back behind Danny Carvajal.
No. That sounds like something you rub on your chest when you're not feeling well.
Come on, bro. Don't do that.
Reece James, yo.
Reece James is the guy, but he's not better than Danny Carvajal. Come on now. Stop it.
Listen, man. Come on.
Go ahead.
Reece James. Well, don't get me wrong. We can't eliminate health and all that. But when healthy, all talents on the table, Carvajal under Reece James deodorant, bro.
Nah, hold on, wait a minute. Here's what I tell you about Carvajal, right?
10, you taking Reece James.
But the reason why I have to give it so on natural talent, right? I think Reece James does have more to. Okay, yes, I think Reece James does have more to his game in terms of he could take free kicks and all the but Carvajal, big game player, game player. He's there. What I'm saying. So like for me, when there's big games, you can call on Reece. No, you can, but in bigger games, you call on Vinny Jr.
Vinny Jr. is
Jimmy
so far in Reece James' pocket, like.
Jimmy.
Did you not watch the game on?
Jimmy.
Yeah, when he did nothing.
The last time you played Real Madrid in a big game, Jimmy.
Wait, hold on.
One step.
Every time he got in the box, he got the ball taken from him.
Yo, Reece James is my guy. But Vinny, he's about to have a heart attack out there trying to chase Vinny all damn game.
Jimmy.
Hold on, wait 1 second.
Vinny was cooking and got the assist.
No, let me tell you my problem with. Let me tell you my problem with the way people watch football nowadays, right? They think, okay, Vinny dribbled past him. That's cool. But what happened at the end? He took the ball off of Vinny's foot.
Yo, a broken clock is right twice a day.
No, it's not broken clock.
What are we talking about?
If you dribble past me and I take the ball off your foot 2 out of 3 times, I won. And Vinny Jr. had nothing.
Hold on, wait,
hold on. Vinny Jr. ended up on the right side. Why he end up on the right side?
No, hold on, wait. Don't do that. Because him and Rodrigo.
Did he go to the right side? Yes or no?
Hold on, wait. Do you watch Real Madrid play?
Did Vinny Jr. run to the right side? Yes or no?
Hold on, wait, bro. Answer the question. Do you watch Real Madrid play?
I'm asking you a question. Did Vinny Jr.
But I need to know that before I can answer that.
He was cooking and said, I'm cooking so good that I'm going to go over that side.
Bro, him and Rodrigo interchange throughout games.
That's
what they do. First off,
he didn't do a damn thing.
Reece James was chasing him for a good part.
Yes, he chased him. He's fast. You're going to have to chase him. But what was the end product? Him rolling on the ground, pretending like he got fouled 3 times. Why? Why
I
did
mean,
he
look,
do that?
was
3
that
times?
before or after his assist?
What assist?
The one to Brahim Diaz. What game were you watching, bro?
Come on, was
What
that?
are we talking about? Now, look, we don't got to have the conversation. Point is, like to the original point I was saying, Reece James is the second best right back in the world. And when you have all that talent that's on that Chelsea team, they should be competing for top 4, regardless of if they get Osimhen or not. Because they were kind of towards the end of the season, they kicked on. And you could be honest, I mean, the squad that they have on paper is very good. And they have a very good midfield. So, for me, there's no excuse for Chelsea to not be in and around that top 4.
actually agree with Will on this, regardless of Victor Osimhen, that Chelsea should finish top 4. That should be their aim, the minimum that they should achieve. Yeah. Because you look at their squad, and I mean, think about it. Like Will said, they did have that second half charge. I think Tottenham finished 3 or 4 points ahead of them, and Aston Villa was 1 point ahead of us. That's a 5-point difference from where they were last year.
And they fired their manager.
Well, yeah, that's another story.
We wasn't doing it because of the manager. So
no, I understand that. But you have a club full of players that literally could fill out an NFL team. That is how many people you have in that fucking club.
Yeah. That sounds good.
And he has to mold them to a system, and it doesn't look like so far. I haven't been impressed by what I've seen.
That's what we do. We don't have a big stadium, so that's what we do. We buy players, we loan them out, we make money. That's what we do. That is not. To me, that's not banter. That's weak. It don't matter. You have this many players, so
yeah, you're gonna loan them out, and that was more just banter.
And
for
then
sure. Getting back to the point that I was trying to make is that I still think it's gonna take time. You guys are gonna see some bumps in the road this season. It's gonna take time for that to form. I think top 4 should definitely be the aim. That's why I said if you guys get Osimhen, that's guaranteed top 4. But without a striker that is proven, you guys will be tops fighting 6th, 7th, 5th, maybe.
Nah, go easy. 6th, 7th, you're bumbo clad. Nah.
That's not Jimmy. I know that's not what you want to hear, but that's just the facts, man.
I'm telling you, you smoking something with something in it. I said we're gonna be 4, maybe 6 if the numbers are tight. 7. Oh, easy, slow-mo. What we look like here? Villa? What am I? Newcastle over here?
Finished above you last season. So I would want to
look. TJ, what am I? An asshole?
What am I?
Do I got stripes on my kit? Do I look like Newcastle over here?
Oh my God.
We can't. We gotta finish. We gotta finish in the European spot. We have to. To be honest,
you guys will win conference. I think you guys will win conference.
Oh yeah, that's a given. That's
a given. I mean, you will be in Europe next season. But
regardless,
is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but that ain't.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't want conference in 7th place. If you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, you'll definitely beat the second place Bulgarian champion, the second place Bulgarian teams. Yeah,
like the 4th place fucking
Yugoslavian. That's not even a country anymore.
There's a team that could have been in our draw that got like 1,800 people living in the fucking town, and the stadium hold 500 people. That's the fucking game I wanted. I wanted that team. I was praying when we got that game. Because that would have been the game where a goal scorer, you hear, woo!
When do you actually play your game?
August 22nd is the first game. I'm gonna be locked in. I'm shameless. I'm expecting a 14-0. I want to go. Remember FIFA Street where motherfuckers used to do backflips and kicking goal? I want to see all that. If I don't see 3 hat tricks, we don't deserve a win. Damn. I want to see all of that.
Right, well, just before we move on, firstly, people, how many likes are we on? I think we're on about 160, 170, not good enough, nearly 700 in here. If you're waiting for me to fuck off and Cass to arrive, smash a like button. Oops, do you want to put the comment up?
If you're waiting for me to turn into Cass, smash the like button.
Yeah. You better go for that.
If you want to do a Michael Jackson and turn into Cass, that can be arranged as well.
Can be done. But yeah, big up Love United, hate the ops, yeah? Sending a super chat saying, good to see you again, Soups. By the way, Daps, you look fresh. And also that guy you look like you lost some weight. Keep going, bro.
Thank you. Yeah. You know what? Soups just moved in, so why not?
There you
Cheers.
go.
Celebrate.
Cheers, gents.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna roll one up for you, Soups. I'm gonna roll
Cheers.
one up.
You can't see me underneath the super chat, but I'm cheersing. Trust me.
And Cass should be here any minute. Right, let's move on from Neto. And Jacob, you're here.
Yeah.
You lot look like you're getting busy as well. Another medical, I think one part of the medical's already been completed. How you feeling,
Yeah.
Solanke?
I think it was last week I was on here and I was kind of playing down the move and I wasn't really feeling too good about it. But honestly, the more that I've looked into it, I'm okay with it. Again, it's not like, oh, Dominic Solanke, I'm getting up out of my seat for this one. Just to sign a player, you need that dopamine hit. Jimmy, you know what I'm talking about. Y'all every day just get tapped up to the IV, which is very nice for you. Unfortunately for Tottenham, we were interested in Eze and Neto 2.5 months ago. Was Solanke at the Euros, which was what I was told was holding up our...
They came in late again for Neto. They came in late again. They reported that they came in one more time. And
yeah, we were interested. Oh, yeah. I've got a whole... on my channel, I've got this whole thing that runs on the bottom. It's just fun little quotes that everyone uses. We desire Brechi Eze. We're in pole position to look for and gearing up, prepared to explore, shit like that. So that's what my club does. And at least finally we got the here we go, because that means more than I desire a Brechi Eze, which is what. And again, you want to know how in the mud Tottenham fans are? They're turning tweet alerts on from a guy named Paul O'Keefe. Now, if you don't know who Paul O'Keefe is, I don't, but apparently he's an ITK of Tottenham. And so for weeks, I had his notifications on, and he's tweeting pensions, he's tweeting about food, he's tweeting about taxes, he's tweeting about political. I'm like, this is who Tottenham are looking at all day. Tell me something sweet, baby. Tell me something. Let me see my phone, open it up, and it's going to be you talking sweet nothings. And instead, he's like, actually, I prefer the peppercorn chicken over the... Bro, I don't give a fuck about that. Tell me what Tottenham are doing. And then all of a sudden, it's like news breaks. Oh, yeah, now I'm back to tweeting about Tottenham. This whole...
Even that
I hate transfer windows. I used to enjoy... Ooh, we got linked with somebody. Let me look who it is. Yang-Min Hyuk. Who the fuck is that guy? We played him, and he turned AC Milan's right back target. He turned him inside out from Sunday. So I appreciated that. Shout out Emerson Royale. Shout out AC Milan for that. Yeah. Hey, shout out my boy Hawk Tui. But again, I didn't know who he was. But hey, so fun looking into him.
Hold on, your boy what?
That's his name, Hawk Tui.
Yang-Min
Hawk Tui.
Jacob's been calling him Hawk Tua for like the last.
I've been calling him Hyuk Tua. Yeah, because his name's Hyuk. So
what?
He's this Korean guy that we signed. He turns of age in January, and that's when he'll come to Tottenham.
He's a saucy baller, but
so it's nice that we're going to sign a player who's going to be attacking that first 11.
Oh shit!
He is better than Richarlison. I know. I was in here what?
What?
The black guy turned white. That's Vibes Cartel over there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, cut you off. Vibes. Ow.
Cass is turned back now.
My bad.
Hello.
Obviously, some of us had priorities. My
Cheers.
bad. So what's
Yeah, right. Let that smell your finger.
Someone give me the load.
No, I want to ask Jacob a question though. Jacob, is Solanke is Solanke this?
Already. We know where you was at.
Yeah, we know. Is Solanke an actual like a needle mover for you though? Like I didn't watch a lot of him play, but I just saw that.
In a car, there's a whole bunch of different needles.
He got one player of the month in December last season.
To answer your question, in a car, at least here in America, I don't know they do it out there in the UK because y'all backwards and shit. Probably got anti-needles. But in America, American-made cars like a Chevrolet or a Ford, you got a bunch of needles. One's the RPM, one's the miles per hour. Y'all might, it's like kilometers per hour. Some even have a fancy third one, 4 kilometers per hour, just for the fun people who like to do that. I guess Canadians, I don't know. But there's a whole bunch of the gas as well, where you're at, the fuel tank, those are all needles. So he's moving a needle, probably not the needle I wanted to move. If you're looking to move the car forward, I don't know. He kind of keeps us where we're at, I feel like. He doesn't accelerate or help us cut the gap. Like with what Chelsea's doing, West Ham are doing, they're actually trying to close the gap between them and the teams ahead of them. For us, it's like, we just needed one more point and we would have achieved the goal that Tottenham's goal is every year, which is not to do anything but achieve top 4. And we were 1 point away from our glory Tottenham Hotspur. So, I don't remember what the question was. I often forget what the question is. I'll just talk.
No, I was just
how
asking.
shit it is.
But
yes,
next time you have Jay on, Kaz, make sure you link me because he said Solanke will get 20 plus GA.
Who said that? Jay. I said he gets between 17 and 23.
He will.
I'm actually if he does play 38 matches,
Wait.
If Tottenham if he plays 38 matches as our number 9, I do think that he could score 20. Absolutely.
By the way, let me know.
We scored 19 at Bournemouth.
The question really is, can you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah.
The question is, how many games is Neto finishing next season?
Oh, here you go with your hate. The same amount of time.
Oh, wait a minute. Are we going back to Neto?
No, we're going back to Neto apparently.
We're going back to Neto?
We were finally talking about the damn thing I was excited to talk about.
I'll tell you this. I got the answer for you. You ready? He's gonna play more first team games than Anthony.
Bro, you telling me that? I don't give a
yeah,
fuck.
right? Like, don't threaten. Hold on, wait a minute, Jimmy. Don't threaten Cass like with a good time, bro.
No, I'm play more than him.
Yeah, bro. I mean,
so 22 is his average. Shit.
We'll take that. I bet you in those 22 games he had a better season than Ahmed, whatever your fucking right striker name is, with the box head. He looked like an NBA Live 95 player.
I said, Jay said that Solanke gets 20 plus goals.
Yes.
For
9 penalties.
I believe he gets 70. I said, well, the real question is how many is Neto finishing by the end of the? How many appearances is Neto going to finish with by the end of the season? I say 15.
Well, how many is Martinez?
But hold on, didn't he get injured this season?
Yeah,
he did this season.
He played like 22 games last season.
How many is Euro going to have?
What? Hold on. Will, say that. How many games?
I think he played 22 last season, Neto.
In all comps.
How many games I say I need from him? How many did I say a while ago? 25.
I'm not gonna lie though. If they get Osman, Neto, and the Palmer, I'm running. I'm on Kunks. I need to. I allow it. You know what? As much as people want to talk about
using
paper,
us on FIFA, I know.
Nah, he played 20 games last season.
Bro, I know.
He played 20.
When we play Nkunku, sorry, Neto. When we played Wolves without Rodri, Neto caused us a whole heap of problems. Yeah, that guy. Like I said before, when he first hit the Premier League at Wolves, I was convinced he was going Liverpool and that was Liverpool, by the way, just after Mane, Salah, Firmino, Liverpool, right? So that Liverpool, I'm going, Neto's going to fit into this team perfectly. Obviously, then he got the injuries. I think he's a cold baller. If he was going anywhere else, I'd think, do you know what? Injuries, let's not. But the worry is, Chelsea don't look like they know how to handle injuries very well. Right.
Can we add something
and
else?
that is the only concern you have there.
What do you mean, like anywhere else, though, right? Like, what do you mean by that?
Right. So there's certain clubs that seem to know how to work with injuries and know how to rotate. Okay. If we're looking at Chelsea,
hold on, whoa! I gotta stop you there. With all those injuries we had last year and the shit manager, I think we handled it pretty well.
But. Really, you think you've handled over the years? You think you've handled Reece James's injuries well?
No, I think we handled them being injured.
Oh, but I'm not talking. Right, what I'm talking about is you did all right with all those injuries. But what I'm saying is, there's some clubs that when a player goes there, he's going to get rotated, and they're going to give him time to recover, and they're not going to rush him back.
Here's the difference. We have that now. Like before, when you took Reece James out, you was putting in the old Aspilicueta. Like nobody want to do that. Now we got arguably the 2 best right backs in the league. I mean,
I hear you on Gusto. I think Gusto's cold.
Gusto's a fucking problem. So
just because you've got that doesn't mean that. And look, bro, I've said for ages that I think one of the biggest things Chelsea needed to address this summer potentially was their medical staff. Yeah, because. We
have a new medical staff.
Well, there you go then. But all I know is that will get time at other clubs.
This is how I look at injuries. First of all, here's the problem with last year's injuries. Potts is stupid.
Training methods, isn't it?
Guys came back from injuries, right? You know when guys come back from injuries, you know what you normally do? You gradually bring them along. Do you know what he does? He runs them into the dirt.
But Jimmy
has his hardest training day right before the game. His ass backwards.
Jimmy, one thing I would say on that, is I hear you, and you can blame Poch, but
no, I'm not giving him the blame. But
hold on, just let me know quickly. But, Jimmy, but one thing is, someone at the club needs to be having a word with whoever the manager is. If the manager is rushing players back, someone at the club, needs to be having a word with the manager and saying you don't do that. So
I guess so.
You know what? Someone should have been pulling Poch up and saying, "Listen, if the medical staff are saying
I'm sorry,
this player is not ready,
is firing somebody pulling them up because he ain't fucking here no more." Everybody wondering why he got fired.
Oh, fire him! Real talk.
I'm gonna lie, Chelsea season's hanging on an if.
And bro, and this is the thing. We said from
Chelsea
said, if you can get my headphones working, we can switch to headphones. By the way.
Stop because Ten Hag's still your manager. Stop. When did you?
Bro, I'm not talking about my manager. I didn't mention my season. I said your season.
Oh, you can't break this season.
Wait. Whose season not hanging on the if?
I already know my situation. I said your season.
Whose season not hanging on the if?
No, I said your season hanging on the if.
Let's take KDB hamstring fall clean off the bone this time.
That's Man City.
Last season he was out till January. Oh, but Jimmy, that wasn't a good example because last season he was out till January, and furthermore,
let's say he's out for the year. Let's say he's out for the season. He's not coming back.
No, bro, the one with City, I'll give you a clear one with City right now, bro. We've just let Alvarez go. If Haaland gets injured, then I hear it.
Chelsea hanging on the limb. No, we're not.
Yeah, you're right.
But comfortable. Y'all just said we got enough players for a football team, right? We're good.
Jimmy, would you not say what me and Cass have both said, is before you'd hit the transfer window, if you keep your players fit, top 4, right? But we have to do, I get what he's saying, but now with the Neto signing, if you get Osherman, then if you keep your players fit, could you challenge?
Even if we don't, for the league?
Yeah, bro.
They're not challenging for the league. They're not challenging.
No
way. That back line, there's a lot of ifs. We're talking there's a lot of ifs on that back line and in that midfield.
No, first of all, fuck off. All that I don't do peer pressure. I'm 44. You can't peer pressure me. Oh, that shit sounded like a sitcom. Oh, to you. Fuck you.
I'm just
I
saying.
got my standards, and none of y'all is gonna change it. And we still have 3 blind mice and a blind back playing center back. We don't even know who our center back Karen is. So how the hell am I gonna jump up here and talk about? Oh yeah, we're gonna challenge for the league. You give me R9 in his prime with Batistuta at the 10. I'm still ain't gonna tell you you're gonna win the league.
To leave with Osman and Neto also in the ranks. Fucking hell, man. What do you need, man?
Defense matters.
Now it's back.
I'm not even joking.
You know why? Because hold on, wait.
This is why you're holding players, bro.
I watched Liverpool teams with better attack than what y'all just named, not win the league, bro. So what are we talking about?
Sorry, I didn't know we already spoke about Neto and Chelsea, right?
No,
so my bad on that part. But back on the Solanke thing, I'm not gonna lie. For me, Jacob, Jimmy's not gonna like this one. 10-10 signing.
I agree. I think
10 out of 10, and they're gonna add more. They want 2 more players.
Also, Ainge said we're going to get our business done early. He did say that before the window opened, and the window opened, and there wasn't much business done. But to me, Cass, I know last week we did speak about it, and I was a little bit more down on the signing of. So yeah, just not like really feeling like he pushes us to closing that gap between us and even Villa, us and Liverpool, us. If we're actually going to do what my manager's selling me on the dream of, which is we are going to challenge in every competition. Okay, then let me see the players that mean that. And I think Solanke makes that a question, but the more I've looked into him, the more I've watched tape, the more I've, tried to just push, irrespective of statistics, the eyes will tell you something different about a striker specifically. There's a lot of things that I look for in a striker as far as physicality. In our system, we need someone who's going to be the front man in that press. Like all the things that we say are good about Richarlison, or, you can get by with him he does all of them better. And he's also a guy who can finish. So there's it's all good. It's 10 out of 10 in regards to improving on Richarlison. It's not 10 out of 10 in regards to shortening the gap between us and the top 3 positions.
But, Jacob, what I would say on it, personally is, and I've said this to Cass, don't take disrespect, but Tottenham, right? And this is also a market where the market is not full of banging strikers, right? It isn't, So I think for Tottenham, I think this is I'm not gonna lie, for both sides, I think this is the perfect move because Solanke has proven he can do it at Bournemouth. Now he gets to go to a side that need a number 9, right? You need a number 9. This could reignite Son a bit because Son's kind of last season dropped off a little bit. Now he has a number 9 that he can rely on that can score goals,
and
right? That isn't, and
but that's also why I really wanted Ivan Toney. That's why I really was going for Ivan Toney because the link-up play between he made Johan Vissa and Ryan Mbeumo look like top wingers in the Premier. He made both, and I think that both of them are very talented. But having a number 9 that can distribute the ball in the way that Toney does accentuates all that. I think Toney would accentuate Son in the way that Kane did. Though that's why they kept linking up for all those goals. Now, Solanke could do that. I'm not saying he can't, because again, when you really compare, I like to get away from statistics, but if you look at the numbers, which is what I've gone by in regards to Ivan Toney, killed it in the championship, had one season where I think he was in and around 19 Premier League goals. Outside of that, he hasn't done it again. So him and Solanke both got that same thing going. It's just, I don't get as excited about a guy I haven't watched as much. Like I've watched Bournemouth, but when Bournemouth play Luton, I'm not like, what's Solanke doing? I do like Semedo, or number 22, I think is his number. I like him from Bournemouth. There's a couple people I used to keep it. Tavernier as another one I used to keep up with from Bournemouth, but like overall, I'm not tuning into every Bournemouth match.
No, I respect that because I'm the same as you. But Jacob, this Ivan Toney thing, I think he's got to a point with Ivan Toney now where, because I think Cass, you would have took him at
United,
right? I think Jimmy, you might have took him at Chelsea as well, right? Right.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't understand how that's not.
I think he's saying it.
I think TJ would have Brentford. I think TJ would have taken him at Arsenal.
Actually,
I think
right
now.
I
think most of. I mean, like I've even seen since we've sold Alvarez, I've seen City fans saying we take Ivan Toney.
Why not?
But I think we all have to understand. I don't know what it is, but there is something about Ivan Toney that no club wants to touch, and I don't know what it is, right? But I don't.
I mean, if we would have signed him, our new sponsors BetMGM, so he'd be holding a training shirt that says BetMGM on it. The optics wouldn't have been great. I get that.
I think that might be what it is. That every club ultimately probably makes some money through some way or another, a betting company, and it might be that his
those betting companies might not even want him tied into it because it's like naughty. You know what I mean? It's taboo. So
he's just mad at this point for the fact that
the amount of talent that he's got. I think he'll play again for Brentford and he'll bang it out. And then people either look for him in January or next summer. People look for another 2-3 year deal they could get him on, and he'll leave for free. Because when you look at it from a Brentford standpoint, what is promotion worth? Is it worth how much you're going to get for Toney? Because if you get rid of Toney, I think you risk staying up. I think he's that impactful of a player for Brentford.
Yeah, but then like, what does it even matter? Because it's Bournemouth. I'm sorry, it's Brentford. So it's like, what does it matter?
Their goal is to stay up. That's what I will. I know you can't understand this because you just look at the shiniest things and you're like, oh, let me get a piece of that. Oh, I like a little glitter on my face, Shanique. Bro, I'm telling you right now. It doesn't matter what you think Brentford's goals are from a Real Madrid fan standpoint. I'll tell you that right now. Brentford fans don't give a fuck about your opinion. So,
I know that they
Ivan Toney,
you guys both support small clubs. So I understand why you have a personal connection to.
Stick to New York Yankees. Isn't that what they tell you?
Hold on, wait. But they would make more money getting relegated than than selling Tony.
No,
right
they
now.
wouldn't. See, you don't even
No,
know
they
what you're
wouldn't.
talking
No, wait a
about.
minute.
That is
No,
ridiculous.
Bro, this isn't La Liga
Dude,
2 where you
if they
fucking
go down-
disappear
Will,
with
if they go
the
down, they're not coming
Gironas,
back up.
okay?
Stop.
Come on.
Will,
Nah,
if they go down, they're not
no.
coming back
Do you
up.
guys know how much money? Hold on, wait. Do you guys
Well,
know?
who's
Bro,
big?
acting
That's
like-
the thing about the
Doesn't matter.
championship.
The
bro,
only
you don't
relevance
come
La
right
Liga
back
has
up.
is 2 clubs.
You
Don't
don't come
let's
right
not
back
go there.
up. Do you watch the Prem? You don't come right back up.
No, that's not what I'm saying. But you know, like, everybody getting
Are you saying that they would make more money in parachute payments? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, because Ivan
That
Toney
is a
is only getting you
ridiculous
40
statement.
million right now. He has 12 months left on his deal. How much money do you think they're gonna get for him?
Will, you're not thinking about this 2-3 years down the road. They have to stay up. Tony makes them stay up. They lose
They
Tony,
don't
they
have
go
to
down.
stay up.
And then there is no
They don't have to
guarantee
stay
that they
up.
come back up.
They
Who
don't have to
cares?
stay
Brentford's
up.
gonna go down
You don't
to-
know what
don't
you're
back up.
talking about, saying they
cares?
don't have to stay up, bro.
Who cares?
Luton, who just got sent
Who
down,
cares?
might never come back again.
Yeah.
What you're saying, it just doesn't matter?
Who?
You were
tell
just
me-
talking out your ass, bro.
Hold on.
Stick to Spanish tortillas.
Balance this
Who
part.
cares?
What's the
Brentford
argument here?
are
Because I can't hear.
Brentford are a team that's just there for the numbers. They're not.
Will
winning.
is
They're not
literally
competing
saying
for shit.
Brentford. It
Who
doesn't
cares?
matter if Brentford stay promoted
Who
or not.
cares?
That they
What?
could get. Bro, he's talking out his ass. This is a waste of time.
Staying in the
cares?
Premier League gives you a lot of money.
Yeah,
No,
Saying that he's gonna make more
This
money
guy's
in parachute
losing it,
payments
bro.
than
you get 40 mil.
Tony.
Like if you get the
And
40
not
to 60
selling him.
mil for my argument is you get the 40 to 60 mil for Ivan Toney now, or he leaves on a free next summer. To me, if I'm Brentford, I'm saying fuck all that because it's worth more to stay up in the Premier League
it's
and
worth
let
more to
Ivan Toney
finish
go for a free.
12th. Like fucking cares, bro. It's Brentford. Who cares where they finish? If I'm Ivan
They
Toney,
do.
I'm forcing
Brentford, the guy who
If I'm
owns
Toney-
it, the
if I'm-
sponsors,
yeah.
the players, the fans, the people in
It's
the
a nothing
area,
club.
they all
It's
care.
A nothing club. It's a nothing club. If I'm Ivan Toney,
That's
I'm forcing
just
them to move.
downright disrespectful.
That's
hold
not.
on.
That's yeah.
Wait, hold on,
Nothing
Let me-
club
let
that
me-
was
let me
able to
talk.
stay up.
Wait,
Go ahead, go ahead.
Wait, real quick. You said Brentford is a nothing club, right?
Bro's
Outside
talking
of
out his ass. Dog.
outside of Barcelona, Real Madrid, and Atletico Madrid, Brentford probably could spend more fucking money than every team in La Liga. What are you talking about?
Hold on, wait.
No, they can spend more than
Hold on.
Barcelona. That's for sure.
What are we
Hold on.
talking about? You
Hold
talking
on.
about it's a nothing club?
See,
You
look,
talking,
you
you in
gotta
the
think
league
about
with
things
clubs
from-
that ain't got a fucking dollar to spend.
Hold on.
That's crazy.
Hold on. See, because what you're making right now is an argument that had nothing to do with what we're talking about. The Premier League is the most entertaining league in the world. It brings in the most sponsorship.
Profitable.
So that's why. Hold on, I'm not done talking. That's why shit teams like Brentford, like Bournemouth, they could charge you ridiculous prices because they don't need the money, because the TV money that all the clubs get is crazy. Nobody's watching the Premier League to watch Brentford. So what are we talking about here?
What do you mean?
So La Liga,
That doesn't make
hold on, wait a minute. La Liga has
whoa,
no.
whoa.
Bro, there's American Brentford fans, by the way.
Hold on, wait. Give me a second.
What do you mean
La
they not?
Liga, hold on, wait. La Liga, the viewership is not as high. They don't get as much TV money. So yes, smaller clubs on the bottom half of the table cannot make as much as a Brentford or a Bournemouth can, because the overall league does not bring in as much money as the English league does. So them being able to spend more money than most of the league, it doesn't mean nothing. Point is, Brentford, Bournemouth, teams like that, the reason that they could demand I'm saying what? Okay, my God. Do you think the reason why Bournemouth, Brentford, teams like this could spend so much money is because of themselves, or is it because of the big six that are in the same league as them that generate the most money?
But they don't spend a lot of money though.
No, I'm saying, but they can.
Don't spend a lot of money.
No, but they can, because they make a lot of money. Okay, but it's not because of what they've done. It's because of the big teams who are at the top of the table that bring in all the money.
What do you mean? But what they've done is stepping in the fucking big league to earn the money.
Who
You have to
cares?
stay in the league.
Bro, is
That's
that
what I'm saying. Who cares?
the amount of disrespect
Bro,
is
what you saying
crazy.
is no
I would
shit.
never say that about. I would never say that about League Two
You're a
teams.
Tottenham fan.
Whole,
That's why you
whole
won't
city.
say that. You're
Bro,
not a big
no,
club
that's
either.
not about me being
You're
a
not a
Tottenham
big club
fan or
either.
not.
Who
It's
cares?
about me respecting the fucking game that I watch
Yeah,
week
like,
in
what
and
do
week
you mean?
out,
Hold on.
and respecting the history
Bro,
of it.
I
Like
can't respect
you're gonna say that, like, oh, just because it's Brentford, bro. You were just waffling out of your ass. I can't continue
don't
this
have-
conversation. I'll be
So,
so
all right,
honest.
so Will,
Because this
so
guy would
Will,
probably say
bro.
Barnsley's not shit just
I
because
get
they're
it,
not in the
bro.
Premier League.
Look,
Bro,
talking about
just
small
miss me
clubs,
with this.
it hurts you.
QPR,
It
they
hurts
not
you.
shit because
Sorry,
they're in the
bro.
Premier League.
You know
Sorry,
the
bro.
problem?
Sorry.
You watch a league
Sky.
with only 3 teams in it. That's what you do. That's what you do.
Sorry, we're talking
Hold on,
about
wait.
baseball.
Hold on, wait a minute. So it's only 2-3 teams in La Liga.
I think
but
we moved on to
those are all
Batman,
the
actually.
teams that just
Worth
dominate.
watching. Yes, 3 teams worth watching.
Okay. All right, well, it's fair enough. La Liga is the best quality of football that you will see. The Premier League is the most entertaining, but La Liga is better. There's a reason why. Hold on, wait a minute. Premier League. No, wait, bro.
I told y'all, hey, y'all kept driving down this road. I want you to know. I tried to say stop, turn around, do not proceed. I know where this road goes, and it's only fucking waffle. And y'all decided, no, let's just ride this fucking truck. Let's just sit on this and wait till we fucking.
One second, because I got it. Will, just for my ears, quickly, one at a time. What did you say?
La Liga is a more technical league. It's better to watch, but the teams are not as big and can't spend as much money as the Prem. So that's why the Prem.
I like your team.
I can't lie.
Well, look, it is what it is. La Liga does it right.
How?
How?
You know what it is?
They're all the English teams
you
like in the
add
big
a bit of
competition.
PMP in there, and he destroys your league. That's
Who?
the way it works.
Who?
There's a little bit of PMP fucks your league up. Just a little bit.
Bro, so then why is it that, except for Man City, how come no other English teams are a threat in these, like, Champions League, Europa League, like what?
How we always mean they're not a threat? We mean they're not a threat.
Let's get one thing straight. There is one.
Didn't
Oh,
Chelsea
wait,
just
whoa,
win it
whoa,
like
whoa,
3 or 4 years ago?
Jimmy, one second.
Do you guys run through the Prem teams or do y'all battle with them? We mean they're not a threat.
It don't matter.
Even when
The Spanish teams win the competitions more times than not. So it doesn't matter.
Even when Real Madrid wins the Champions League, they always have to battle through an English team. They don't run through.
Yeah, because we're going against Man City every freaking year now.
No, 2 years in a row you win against Chelsea. 1 year we fucking beat y'all. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
Again,
Yeah,
not worried about
your
Chelsea.
mouth.
Not worried about
We
Chelsea.
beat y'all in the city.
Not worried about. Congratulations.
Oh,
Congratulations.
Chris,
Congratulations.
wait. You're
Congratulations.
talking about Christian fucking Pulisic.
Jacob,
in the
you got any input
semi-finals.
on this one? No.
Watch your mouth.
Congratulations.
Watch your
That
mouth.
was very nice. That was very nice, but I'm not concerned.
Yeah, it was very nice.
That team
I
is the
watch
only
my
one
team
I'm worried
shit
about.
on yours. You can't
That's
talk
the
that shit to
only
me.
team that I'm worried
I
about.
think the league
Watch
is
my
better.
team shit on yours. So
Yeah,
you
I
can't
think
talk
the
that
only
shit to
one-
me.
Okay, well, you shit on us, and then where are you right now?
I watched my team shit on yours. So you
Where
can't
are you
talk
right
that
now?
to me.
Where are you right now?
One second,
I'm
Will.
not
The
worried
one thing.
about.
Let's be
I'm not
real.
worried about it.
There's one
It's
anomaly
not Man City.
in
I'm not
La
worried about it.
Liga, and that's
Yeah.
your club that you support. That's the anomaly, yeah. Everything else gets rinsed and dicked down. Even shit,
What
Man
about
United
Sevilla?
fucked
What about
up your
Sevilla?
champions. We knocked your champions out
about
to
Sevilla?
We're really
And you're-
talking about
the whole thing is,
Europa League,
I'm in
Sevilla.
agreement.
That's
La
your
Liga has
example.
better footballers overall, better football players. But
That's what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
think it's a better league than the Premier League. I think
it's better on
entertainment level,
quality, like, on technical
entertainment
level,
level,
it's better.
Premier League shits on you.
Yes,
But in terms of
yes.
quality, maybe I don't know. There could be a thing. But your top 4 teams, I don't think Atletico is being Arsenal, and I don't think Atletico is actually being Liverpool.
You don't think Atletico's being Arsenal?
Hold on.
What?
Hold on. One sec. Atletico actually knocked Liverpool out of the Champions League. I think
3 years ago,
3 years
4
ago.
years when Thomas Partey was there.
I think Atletico. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, we played
I don't
Atletico
think it's the
2-3
case.
years ago, and that was one of the toughest
I
games.
think you got
in
better
the-
mentality.
To be fair, Atletico are very tough.
I'm not gonna lie. Look, let's not gas it up, man. There's one anomaly in the Liga right now.
Yeah.
And that's
Hold on,
Real
wait a
Madrid.
minute. Let's call it what it is. The Premier League is the most entertaining farmers league in the world. And if it was any other league where somebody won it
That's so
4
crazy.
straight seasons,
That's
right?
so nuts.
Then we'd be calling it
Well,
a
I
farmers
knew
league.
you were capable.
So
of
stop
a lot.
it. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute.
But
Be
here's the
real.
difference.
Be real.
I
If
agree.
any other league
I
had
agree with that.
4
Will,
Come on.
I agree with you. But here's the difference. Here's the difference. And this is what you got to be honest by.
Yeah.
How many of those seasons they won by a fucking game? Literally.
It doesn't
One
matter.
game.
It
No,
doesn't
it
matter.
Bro, you can't
You wanna
say
add
it don't
context
matter.
to it? No, but you want
No,
to add context.
listen.
I don't care
There's
about
a
the
di-
context.
Yo,
That's the fact.
you can't tell me there's not a difference in competition if I beat you by 20 fucking points and I beat you by 1 point. Let's not be
No, of
dickheads
course
now.
it's a difference, but you
Oh,
just
so
lost
that's
at the end
what
of
I'm
the day.
saying. It was
But
more
you still lost.
competitive.
So I'm saying, no,
It's not like
it doesn't matter. You still
City
lost.
has not dog walked the Prem. They've won 4 in a row, but they have not dog walked the league. They won it by fucking one game the last
real
2
question.
seasons.
Real question.
have
How many
no
points did you win the
league.
league by last season? How many points?
I don't even remember, to be honest with you.
Okay,
I can't
Yeah,
lie,
I
Man
think
United
that's
are
exactly
big
my
on
point.
teams.
All right, cool.
Because I don't care how many
That's
points I win it
how
by.
irrelevant
As long
it is
as I
to
win
you.
it.
So what are we even
As
talking
long
about
as-
here?
No,
Bro.
see, you got to count points because
Oh,
you
TJ,
guys
you
don't
still
win
here?
shit.
No, I'm here. I just can't get a word in edgewise. What's up, dude? No, my mic works. It's everything. It's fine.
Oh, it's all good. I can hear you, bro.
What you want to say, TJ? What you want to say?
That Will's takes here have been Waffle House level quality, bro. It's been absolutely insane to me to listen to this guy talk about how Brentford going down is better for them financially. Than keeping Ivan Toney. That's absolutely ridiculous. That's an absolutely ridiculous take. They have to hang on to Ivan Toney. Hold on, I let you talk whatever that was for 15 minutes. Relax.
Hold your kakaka number.
Yeah, dude. Look, at the end of the day, Will, what you are saying makes zero sense whatsoever. They have to hang on to Ivan Toney to stay up. They have to stay up to remain financially viable. These championship teams that are fresh out of the championship, and I mean out of the 2-3 years, they literally bought the farm. They mortgage everything to get to the Prem. Going down is the biggest risk they can take because there's no guarantee they're going to come back up. Yes, they have parachute payments, but that isn't gonna last long. Ask what West Brom how that's going. Ask Norwich how that's going. They're not coming back up. It's a death sentence.
No.
Yeah. Let me run these by the way. Love United. He says, "Good to see you again." Oh, you don't have one. Gavin here says, "Tony better, but has attitudes. Bad PR, I guess." And then Faisal says. Here, let me try to read up. My eyes are kind of bad right now. Who's the glory?
They try to call
Who's the glory hunter kid? This is disrespectful.
I don't get that.
I mean, I don't know. We could be talking about me.
I'm American. Like I'm American. Of course.
We're all glory hunters here.
We all might be.
Who gets into a sport and be like, yeah, I'm gonna be a fan of the worst fucking team out here? Like who does that?
This is what I said about how many La Liga teams versus Prem teams have won Champions Leagues. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Like I said, there's an anomaly. There's an anomaly.
All right, so then are Sevilla the anomaly for the Europa League?
They are.
And that's it's a coincidence. It's a coincidence.
Spain won the last 21 finals versus England. Spain is more technically better than England. That's fact. I won't disagree.
Yeah, another coincidence that England have won fuck all at national level.
They keep saying Spain, right? You talk about Real Madrid and fucking Barcelona.
One sec. Without shouting, big up Daps and Kaz. La Liga is more tech and Prem is more entertaining, simple, decorum, please. That's what I was basically kind of saying, innit? But it doesn't go to the show, innit? Yeah, like you add a little bit of PNP into La Liga, and then man, I get ruined. As an American, politics and sports are this heated.
They are.
Yeah.
But I thought this was quite a relaxed show.
It wasn't heated. We're just chilling.
That shit usually
no, it's cool. It's all good.
Yeah. All that I was saying though, just real quick, before you end it, Cass, with the whole Ivan Toney and Brentford situation, I'm saying at the end of the day, it doesn't necessarily matter what happens to Brentford in terms of in the overall scope of football. Some other team will just come up and replace them. I'm saying if I'm Ivan Toney, I can't be concerned about what's going to happen to Brentford. I'm concerned about where I'm going to be playing next season. And if I don't want to play for Brentford, I have 12 months left on my deal. I'm forcing the move. That's all that I'm saying. But you guys.
You could force the move now if you wanted to.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter.
There has to be somebody that comes in for him to force the move. And I don't see nobody.
But that's the club. Yeah, but that's the club's problem. That's not Tony's because he only has 12 months left. So now it comes down to does Brentford want to make some money or lose him for nothing?
But I don't see nobody making no bids though.
Yes, Traps.
Traps, don't listen to TJ. That brother's starving. Come on, you gunners.
It's my Traps, my big fan, my biggest fan out there. Big up
Love Traps. Well, that was a nice way to start hosting. Thank you for coming and saving me from the NFL talk. It was good.
NBA.
NBA, sorry, NBA. NHL?
That's Canadian. That's more.
Hey, Dad, until England win, yo, Dad, you went too far. Until England win an international trophy, it's now called soccer.
We're fucked.
Yeah, we calling it. Matter of fact, I can't get mad. Y'all get the fucking turn. It's your turn.
If that's the case, who you lot win the fucking Copa America? What the fuck is it called then?
Oh no, wait, but we won the Gold Cup.
We don't even know we played the Copa America.
We won the Gold Cup in the
Copa America is not our tournament, broski. We're not in
it?
Copa America every year. That's their tournament.
That is their tournament. I thought you all intertwined recently.
You might probably the world champion. Like you're the world champions.
35-time Gold Cup champ. Fall back.
Like you're the world champions of basketball. You're the world champions of soccer as well.
Soccer. We're the best in soccer.
But nah, love for coming on, all of you. People, smash the like if you think that Cass had a good night tonight. And we will be back tomorrow morning. What time? You went about again?
9.
Myself and Ty, we're going to be previewing the Community Shield and anything else, but predominantly previewing the Community Shield. And then me and Cass are going to be doing a watch along at 3 p.m. But love to everyone for joining us, and sleep well.